You've got the under-19s here, vying for a spot to play in the curtain raiser to the Women's State of Origin this year, which is fantastic. And then potentially 6 NRLW teams this year, so all the women will have an opportunity to, grab one of those with, I think, up to 100 players needed to fill the teams, which is incredible.
Yeah, indeed. And of course, with the BHP Premiership up here in Queensland, it's just going strength to strength, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But here we go, we're off.
Well, we are underway. We'll have a chat about the BHP Premiership as well as we go through this clash, and we see the Queensland Sapphires with the first use of the footy. And who should we be looking out for today in this clash?
Well, I didn't get to catch any of the footy yesterday, but I heard they put on a pretty impressive score. I'm looking forward to seeing, I've got a number of Burleigh girls out there, so I do know them personally, and I know they're full of talent, so I'll be looking out for them. What did you see yesterday? Oh,
they're just a hard-forced team, aren't they? Plenty of attacking flair, and I think we're going to have a few decent tries here today.
Fantastic.
I think we could be in for a little bit of a cricket score as the Queenslanders look to go up over the 30-metre line here. So the Sapphires coming forward now, and this is a good, strong, determined run here by the big number 9, and of course that is Brill. Gives it across field. Good urgency early on.
Absolutely, they've just rolled down the field. So short side play here, they've got numbers. Dumb and go.
Look at this again from Brill. Well, we just spoke about what she can bring to the game. Just in very creative, very creative.
I don't mind that short side play on the last. A great field position here. It's going to make it tough for Victoria to get out of trouble, but let's see what they can come up with.
Well, there she is again in a dummy half in defence this time, Destiny Brill. So I guess for Queensland here, it's all about trying to keep Victoria up this end of the field as much as possible.
Absolutely. This is where you want to cause the error and then have some fun with some attacking football.
So Victoria, the under-19s, just letting everybody know at home, we've got 20-minute halves, and we'll have a break for a few minutes at half-time, and then we'll launch into the final 20 minutes. Day 2 of day 4 of our festival. This is Layfield, drifting across field, taken down there. Now they look to extend their reach beyond the 40. So last tackle here, they'll need a good kick to get outside their own half of footy. Speaking of good kicks, good distance there.
That's one of my Burleigh Bears, Faith.
Well, I'll tell you, yesterday, as you say, she picked up 2 tries yesterday, Faith. She was just everywhere. She just loves getting her hands on the footy, doesn't she? Loves to put the foot down.
Works hard.
It's Davies. What an exceptional kicker. She kicked 6 from 8 yesterday with the conversions.
Oh, breaks the tackle.
What a run.
She got support. Got the offload away.
Yeah.
Here we go. They're lining up.
Wheel.
Oh.
Finding.
Nope. Not high, apparently.
Big Packy.
Oh, just hands here. Got plenty of space to the right.
Yeah, this is big Tui Umafe.
Victoria need to get out there.
They are stretched, aren't they? Just a matter of putting it through the back line.
What a ball!
Can they get there? Yes, they can. Jasmine Peters slices a way through.
What a ball from Courtney Tamati. That was huge.
Take a look at this on the replay. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff there by the big number 1. Just knowing where to put a body, and just too easy in the end.
That was pretty easy, yeah. Victoria will need to sort their numbers out, just counting, numbering up. But it was just they had the run of the play there. They were pushing up through the middle, great support, and just sucked all Victoria in.
Of course, the Queenslanders are coached by Gavin Lloyd here today for the under-19s, and Victoria, of course, coached by Ali Tua. The Queensland Rugby League going from strength to strength with each year with the competitions. Of course, as we mentioned, the Burleigh Bears will go around tomorrow in the BHP Premiership. Of course, that game will be live streamed on QRL.com from Rabinia Stadium tomorrow.
Yes, at Seabus before the Titans versus the Bulldogs. It's going to be a big game, top of the table clash. We're taking on the Valleys, both teams undefeated, looking for the minor premiership, and with a bit of momentum heading into semi-finals next week. So it's going to be a cracker out there. If anyone is on the Gold Coast and wants to come and watch a game, would love to support.
Because that game's the first game, and then of course we go into the NRL game in the hours after with the Titans. But then that's tomorrow, of course, in the BHP Premiership. That's the last regular round, isn't it? And then the following Saturday we've got the big double header.
Yes.
And then grand final day, only 3 weeks away.
Couple of weeks. Yes, we love grand final day. This will be the first time we've had a BHP, so we want to be there.
So there goes the kick downfield as the Sapphires storming their way past the 10 and beyond the 20. What a great return of the kick. It's Bailey Davis in number 20 as they come across the top now through their captain Pakoa, the Victorian captain. There she is, just getting off Tuiu Mafayo as Queensland again look to come through the middle corridor, but this will help them. Yeah, strip right in front of you,
yep.
Karina.
Yeah, you don't want that, Victoria.
Of course,
you just can't give possession, to a team like Queensland.
Well, they're just so damaging, aren't they? They've put on so many points yesterday over Western Australia. They got up by a big margin of 44 points to 0. So they got plenty of grunt in them.
Plenty of strike power.
Yeah. We love this.
Come on, Victoria. Big set in defence here. They need to get up and try and cause an error.
This is NRL.com. Look at the beautiful in and away. Look at her go. She's still going. Can she offload? They're going to score. Oh, what a stunner. No try. Can you believe it?
Was it forward?
Well, they reckon it was forward. Let's go to the replay. You tell me at home and here if you think this pass was forward. I don't know. Just take a look at this. You reckon that's forward? Oh, touch and go.
Touch and go.
What do you reckon?
You know what? The ref was right there, so we'll go with the call on field.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Can't disagree with the officials who do a tremendous job as well, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. It's a tough job out there. I wouldn't last a minute.
Here they come now, Victoria, looking for holes through the middle line of Queensland. They'll be looking, no doubt, to go through the middle and then explore the edge.
They've had a knock on.
They have. Now the referee will call it up.
Penalty?
Or she said penalty? I think she has said penalty. Hand in the ball.
Tackle?
Two in the tackle, yeah.
Okay, this is what they need.
So if you were out here, what do you do now? Take the tap or kick for touch? Because we've seen a lot of games today where they take the tap and keep it going. Yes.
Well, it's a bit windy, so they just probably don't want to muck around with it right now, especially you don't want to lose possession when they've barely had any so far. So probably a good decision, and they just need to work really hard here and get the Queensland down in there and had a big set.
Here's Gorman.
Good tackle.
Picked up and dumped. Wheel over the top. Good
she did
tackle.
Well to hold on to that.
Tamati in the tackle. Here's Braben, driven back to the halfway line.
My ribs hurt just sort of watching that.
Oh, talk about the Richter scale with earthquakes. We're rocking and rolling here today on the scale.
Come on, Victoria, big kick.
Let's see how far they can pump this one downtown. Nicely diffused there, yeah.
Good kick, but well taken.
Well taken there by Faith.
So this was a good chase by Victoria. So they can just work really hard in D here, no penalties. Watch the short side.
As they come up the short side, the big dummy.
Good tackle. They got good footwork, Queensland, at the line, causing all sorts of problems.
So 4 points to 0. 10 minutes remaining in the first half of footy here as the Queenslanders take matters into their own hands inside the Victorian half by 10 metres. They're going to run the football here. Williams is with it in jersey
Short
number
side
2.
Play, what do you reckon?
That's the way they go. They go away now. Here's the
kick.
Where's the chasers? Oh, look at the defence over the top.
Good work, good scramble, because they were short.
Is it pretty hot out there? I mean, it's pretty cool up here at the moment, but what's it like on the playing surface, you reckon?
I haven't actually been down to the field today, but just from the previous weeks that I've been playing for Burleigh, you know, it feels okay, but then you get out there and it's really, really quite hot.
Haven't we got tremendous weather? I mean, it's stunning days, 24, 25 all throughout the tournament, and the heat turning up out on the field as well.
It's a great day for footy. Cracking stadium.
Yeah, it's absolutely
good
spectacular. Talking of things spectacular, what about that try? Well, big number 2 in Williams just crashing her way over. Talk us through the replay.
Yeah, it was just great eyes up footy. You can see the hooker there. She sees there's space. And this number 7 straight through. Great line running. I mean, not going to stop her that close. Good try.
Yeah, too big, too strong, and just too determined.
I think so. Victoria doing well, though. They're hanging in there.
Victorians, they'd be loved, you know, out of the gate of COVID last year, of course. A lot of them would have been able to leave their homes, I guess, to train, but, you know, they would have had a lot of training, I guess, one-on-one with themselves.
Well, they were in lockdown for a very long time. I have family in Melbourne, so it was, you know, quite tough for them. So this would be fantastic to be here in Queensland and a bit of freedom, you know, playing footy, doing what they love. So it's great to see Victoria here and putting up a good fight.
Indeed. And the ball just to the left-hand side. So no conversion, but the Queensland Rugby League Sapphires leading by 8 points to 0 inside 8 minutes before half-time. But the championships expanded, 14 teams, more than 300 players. What a great festival.
Oh, it's incredible. Yes. When I was coming through the ranks, I only had a little Queensland competition. There was 3 teams. Yeah. And we played, you know, just a little round robin. And now to see how much the game has grown, it's just so exciting to be part of.
Had the pleasure to call the Queensland Rugby League a few weeks ago with Joe Barrett. And that'd
have been fun.
Oh, how fun is she? How fun
She's great.
Is she?
Absolute character.
Is, one of the characters of the game. And I asked her, and I hope you don't mind me asking you. We speak about moments in the women's game of rugby league, and Joe mentioned a few moments that she thinks that actually brought women's rugby league to life here in Queensland. But from your perspective, what do you think are the light bulb moments that come to mind when you think,
oh, here we go.
Here we go. No. Oh, we nearly had a light bulb moment there, didn't we? But yeah, there's so many, isn't there? But does a few spring to your mind?
Oh, every moment pretty well in rugby league has been pretty special. I think a moment for me, I was really fortunate to be part of the 2013 World Cup team. Yeah. And I was playing with Joey Barrett and Karen Murphy, Tani Norris, Nat Dwyer. Yeah. And they had never won a World Cup. New Zealand had won it 3 times in the previous 12 years. So we actually won that World Cup, and that was really special for me to be in the change rooms and just that overwhelming joy that they had finally done it. And then we backed that up in 2017. We weren't even supposed to have an NRLW until 2021. And then we got it in 2018 off the back of a World Cup win in 2017. So they're probably a few moments for me that I think have helped grow the game.
Yeah, exactly. And Joe was talking about the moment that the Origin game went on Channel 9. It was the biggest ratings hit.
Yeah, in 2018. It was the first time we had the naming rights of State of Origin. Yeah. And I think it was like 600,000 views, and we're now up to 1 million. So it just keeps getting bigger and better, and that's what happens when you give us prime opportunity, you know, and give us the time slots. We can definitely put on a show, and we've shown that. And again, yes,
Layfield, how beautiful was that to watch? Razzle dazzle here by Victoria. Nafalali,
fifth and last, a little cheeky grubber maybe.
Yeah, will they get it back? Will they need a good kick here to get it back? What were they going to do here? Moore takes them on. Oh, she's been smothered.
I don't know if she realised it was the last there. I think she might want to have that over again.
Yeah.
That's okay because they're down this end. It's just if they can keep them there. And that's been what Victoria found it hard, just that roll on from Queensland and winning the play the balls.
So the Sapphires coming out of their own danger zone, rumbling past the 20-metre line. Look at the defence.
Oh, that's great defence. Strong tackles.
Yeah, look no further there to Arana Matua from Victoria. 2 in a row. They've backed it up.
You love to see that from your forwards.
Chiuiua Mayafara with the carry there from the Sapphires. So that's the halfway line.
Yeah, this is a lot better set in defence from Victoria. It's the last here.
Look at this kick.
Straight. Ooh.
Tamati. So she's got a good kicking game on her, hasn't she, Tamati?
Oh, she's been playing great.
Yeah. Good chase. Leads well. And 7 on the back. So 8 points to 0. The Queenslanders in control. They take nothing away from Victoria here. They just have had haven't had much possession, have they, on the attack inside the Sapphires half?
No, they've only got down there once, I think.
As Victoria now ruck it forward through Braben.
Good run.
Taken down just close to the halfway line. Look for the kick. With the breeze behind the Victorians.
Oh, it's gonna sit up. No, just rolled dead.
Just trickling over the dead ball line, but just over 3 minutes remaining in the clash.
Yeah. I'm sure the coach will be hoping they can get into half time here at 8-0 and don't let them in again.
No doubt everybody right across Queensland, mums and dads, family members, and the fans of Rugby League enjoying the championships of 2021 thanks to Harvey Norman. Here's Davies. Takes play out towards the 40-metre mark. Supporting one another, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And just speaking of moments, I remember in the 2013 World Cup we didn't have a sponsor. And then Harvey Norman came on board, I think in 2014. Oh, here we go. There's a break here. She's got support. Will she? Oh, she go herself.
Never in doubt. A runaway try to Destiny Brill. 2 tries yesterday. Her first one for today. But the first one for today for Queensland, she was setting it up.
Well, she's been threatening, all half. And this is exactly what Victoria didn't want to happen. But well done. Great try.
There's the runaway train. She loves it. You could watch that all day long. No fuss sort of style. She's just doing a job.
I love that she had support pushing up as well, though. So there's plenty of options, but she just tucked it under, said, I'll do it myself.
It's great. And the crowd, a lot bigger today than yesterday, and that will build tomorrow, and of course grand final day here on Sunday. The game, the grand finals, I believe, are going to be live on Fox Sports, so that's a good thing. That's
incredible. Yeah, the first time I think we were on Fox was maybe for Auckland Nines.
Yeah.
Back in 2016, I thought that was a huge buzz.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it was going to be on TV, and now it's everywhere. So I keep saying it, but it is just so fantastic to see the growth of the game and in all the opportunities that it's providing.
And you can probably take that one step further too, I guess. I mean, what live streaming has done over the last 5 or 6 years has just been phenomenal to all sport, let alone rugby league. You can just watch it wherever you are, on the bus, on the beach.
So convenient. It's just in your pocket, 24/7 access.
Walking down the street of Brisbane or in Burleigh. Oh, BHP Premiership's on.
I know, it's fantastic.
How good is it? And I guess too, from a coaching point of view too, it's always there. It's always instant. You can go back onto the tape and dissect.
Yeah, well, we're using an app called Huddle, so all the games are uploaded to there, and as players you can get in there, access all the games for the whole competition. You can edit your own clips. And the coaches can do it as well, so you can sort of see what you need to improve on, or you can check out opposition. So it's a fantastic tool.
Huddle. There you go. Great innovation.
30 seconds to go.
So 14-0. The Queensland Rugby League Sapphires in control over their Victorian counterparts. as they come flying back onto the footy. Good leg speed from dummy half here. Looking to come to the edge. Now they look to come through the middle. Right on our much loved Harvey Norman sponsor logo. Can't miss that one out there. Well, there it is. That's half time here. It is 14 points to 0. Coaches have had their say how to attack in the next 20 minutes. What do you think the coaches might have had to say?
Well, I think it's about possession for Victoria, because they've had a few errors up their end, and then just really making their tackles. They need to be a bit more dominant and getting Queensland on their back. They're just getting too much momentum going forward. And the Queensland coach, probably happy with that. I'd say, keep tucking it up the middle, and then there's heaps of space out wide. So earn the right and then score some tries out wide.
So still only 14 points in this one. Inside the last half, of course. Oh, look at this big hit over the top. Welcome to the championships. How are you feeling after that one? How good was that?
That was great. Was that Ebony Lang? It was. Ebony plays for us at the Burleigh Bears. Got a nice try yesterday. The old show and go. This is good from Victoria. Oh, the last. I didn't even realise it was the last either.
Tell you what, it goes so quick, doesn't it? Just great advertisement for the game. Thanks to our sponsors, Harvey Norman. We'd just like to thank everybody for their contribution to the commentary box over what's been a galvanising experience for everybody.
Oh, straight through.
Good run.
Got the fullback to beat.
Look
She's
at
still
this.
going.
Sensational. Which way do you think it'll go now?
Well, it's going left.
Beautiful
Another great
ball. Look at them put the foot to the accelerator.
They won't stop her. Good try.
Stellar effort, stellar try.
Great show of strength.
Here it is on the Harvey Norman replay. Look
at this ball.
Beautiful floater. Cuts out 3.
And then just a great show of strength here. Fen. Try time.
They love it, the Queenslanders. Just give them a little bit of sniff of blood on the line.
Yeah, against great teams, you just can't give them a sniff. They're going to capitalise. That was just a great bust up the middle by Faith. She made like 30 metres. Got them on the front foot. Victoria just couldn't scramble. Get back on side. Nice try to finish. I want to see Victoria get over. Hopefully they get some good ball sets and can set something up.
So they don't come much tougher in the game of rugby league, do they? Then these conversions right out on the chalk. Got the breeze behind the kick. But when you're up by 18 points to 0, and when you're on, you're on. What about these tries that we've seen in the first 24 minutes of rugby league here, the Sapphires? They are here and they are turning it on.
They are, and they've been exciting tries too, and I just love the support play. Every time the Queensland girls go forward, they're taking 2 or 3 with them, so they've always got options inside and out, making it very hard to stop for Victoria.
So we're here today, of course, folks. The championships are a brilliant opportunity to identify emerging talent right across Australia. It's the best pathway for our most talented in the game to reach pretty much the top of our sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, almost. Obviously, the top of our sport is playing for Australia with the Gillaroos, but definitely playing for Origin. There's something special about pulling on that maroon jersey or New South Wales jersey. It's just that mate versus mate. You do anything and you just put all your body on the line to make sure you get the 2 points. And I remember the Queensland girls got to do and the New South Wales, they played the State of Origin curtain raiser for us in 2019. I believe, or 2018. There's a lot happened in the last few years, but the Queensland girls went down, and due to COVID last year, they didn't get the game, but they will be playing this year, and this is a selection opportunity right now. So the coaches, we're watching all these games to see who they're going to pick. Oh, and they've got another big bust by Ebony. And an offload. No, didn't quite make it.
She loves it, doesn't she? She just loves to pick up the try. She's already got 2 to her total so far in these championships. And it's still onto the right-hand side of the field here. This is Peters with the football. Speaking of tries, she picked up the try yesterday for the Sapphires. Nicely caught there. Out the back door, they're keeping it alive. Here's a chance. Oh!
Wasn't ready for it.
No. Tasman just took her eye off the footy, but
the try line was wide open.
But she didn't get the best pass. Let's have a look at the replay here. It was fired at her.
And I don't know if she's ready for it.
Yeah, speaking of Origin, not too far away, is it?
June 25th, Sunshine Coast Stadium. Last year, due to COVID, we could only have 4,500 there, but it actually holds 14,000. So everyone get your tickets. I think they're from $10. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. If it was anything like last year, which went down to the wire in 24-18. So, I can't wait. I've got to put together some good games myself, and hopefully I get selected. Love playing in front of your home crowd. Yeah,
and especially at a stadium like Sunshine Coast Stadium. It's very intimate, isn't it? They're right on top of you, and it's just a great, no doubt, an adrenaline rush from the fans being so close.
Hey, absolutely, and for the players to be so close to the action. When we played in New South Wales, that is at North Sydney Oval, and it was similar vibe. And I loved at the end of the game, all the fans could come on the field and meet their heroes. And unfortunately, we didn't get an opportunity last year. There's Ebony again. But this year, hopefully, with no COVID restrictions, and everyone will be able to come on the field at the end and enjoy the celebrations. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Joining the party. Fingers crossed, as you say.
Keep shifting it.
Beautiful ball, beautiful try. Oh, Queensland.
The double. Sarah Coroya. Well done.
Well, they just keep on keeping on. Take a look at this. Beautiful shift. Look at the big step. The offload. She generated plenty in defence, didn't she? But it didn't stop her offloading ability. And then all of a sudden, over they crash. But it's
forward.
It's gone forward. Well, there you go. We speak about moments. No try. So in other words, no try. So we better.
No try.
There you
go.
go.
For Victoria. Building it up.
Oh, couldn't deny them the try, could they? But they have. Forward pass. Well, there you go. As we see Tua Yuga coming away with it, being pushed towards the sideline here.
They're getting up off the line. Look at them, very aggressive. Okay. Oh.
Just drifting across field there now.
Penalty to Victoria.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Just thought I was going to go the other way for a second.
So the penalty will come right on the 20-metre line. So they're just wondering here which way they'll go. They're going to take the tap because this breeze is really, well, it's more than a breeze now, isn't it? It's a bit of like a gale.
It is, yes. They're just playing it safe.
Taken down there by big bopper over the top in Lang. As Victoria look to come to the commentary side. Well, I thought for a moment they might have been able to run all the way over there of Peters. There she is again.
Ball and all tackle. And still finishes on top.
Well, if that's the way you're going to handle them, keep on keeping on. Well done. Sensational work. Here's Kidwell.
Good little tip on. They've actually got numbers right if they can get it there.
The crowd getting involved, telling Manatui to run straight at the line. So inside the final 10 minutes, as Victoria look to shift it to the edge. Great one-on-one tackle. Superb.
Yeah, you need to be finding your kick when you're down your end. Victoria will be disappointed with that. Giving Queensland a good opportunity.
Another opportunity coming up here for the Queenslanders.
Great run.
Looks like Mackenzie Wheel out there on the field. Tuiua Mafe just going through her red basket there at the big number 16. As we go to the replay here, it was nice work here by Ferguson.
Jada Ferguson. I was about to compliment her on a ball before. It was a beautiful ball. It obviously travelled a little bit forward, but they've got some silky skills, the halves of Queensland.
I mean, it goes without saying, but do you think Lang, the tallest player out on the field today for the Sapphires? She's quite tall, isn't she?
She's incredible. So she plays for Burleigh Bears, and she's in the forwards today, but we've actually had her playing centre. So she can do it all, Ebony. We've been really fortunate to have the 19s train with us at Burleigh Bears, and we've ended up using a number of the girls this season through to injury. And we're disappointed this weekend because they're all here. So we won't be able to have them tomorrow taking on the Valleys, but we'll have them back next week for the semis. So hoping they all get through the carnival injury-free.
Yeah, big BHP Premiership game coming your way tomorrow, folks, on QRL.com. Seabus Stadium on the Gold Coast. Bears and the Diehards from 12:30.
Yes, 12:30 tomorrow.
Don't miss it. QRL.com.au.
Oh, here we go. That's what we want from Victoria. Great little show and go.
Well, Manayui, we just spoke about. Don't miss it. Well, you can't miss her with that tremendous run, is it? Look for the last. There's the kick. Thumping kick by Moore. Awkward bounce, but picked up by Davis. As I said, she had a tremendous day yesterday with the boot. Only missed 2 of 8. 6 from 8. Tremendous knock. Here's Peters. Picking up a try, of course, yesterday in the championships. Right on the 20-metre line. Queensland. The Sapphires come to the right. Soyo distributes it. Numbers. Peters. Great tackle. A try-saving tackle there on Peters. It's still on. Here's Lang.
Oh, you've got to go left, guys. Shift left.
They come this way now.
Under the
Williams.
post.
Under the post. Williams is underneath the black dot. Well, if you're ever going to score a rugby league try, why not make it underneath the black dot?
That's where you want it. Get the extra 2 points with the kick. Well
Here
done,
it is.
Queensland.
Look at this. Come and get me. Come and get me.
They had some defence there too.
Still a effort by the Sapphires. 22-0. With just over 6 minutes remaining in this clash. As far as the Burleigh Bears go, I mean, how's things going under your coach and everything? Everything going well?
Yeah, so we're coached by Tani Norris.
Yeah.
Which is their Queensland coach for this year, alongside Kylie Hilda for the New South Wales team. So it's going to be an all-female origin, which is really exciting.
She must be over the moon with that appointment.
Yeah, absolutely ecstatic.
Yeah.
And it's so well-deserved. You know, she's done so much for the game and, you know, a true advocate and a tremendous player and a tremendous coach. Burleigh have won the last 5 of 6 grand finals. So, you know, it's the right woman for the job, right person for the job, and she's super excited for the role. We've been training on Monday nights, and just getting ready for the big clash. Yeah. She'll be having some selection headaches though, and we've got a great squad, and you know, who knows? Could be some girls out here today that put their hand up.
Yeah, don't forget that. The State of Origin, and you won't forget it. You can't forget it. The 25th of June, 2021, Sunshine Coast Stadium. Folks, if you're after tickets, get along to nrl.com/tickets. It's live, and guess what? It's in Queensland.
So good. Yes, we were thrilled to have it back here. after being away for 3 years in New South Wales.
Yeah. So we're back on the screens of NRL.com. Victoria going high into the afternoon sphere. It was a nice take, and look at this, generating 4 in defence. Over the top there on.
Oh, straight through.
Yeah, come and get me. Come and get me. Tuiuamafa putting up the call. Coming to the commentary edge. Lang. She's got a great offload in her, doesn't she? You know, it's just not the run out ones. She's the whole package.
Does it all.
Yeah.
Yes. Sister of Tegan Lang. And Tegan Lang was part of the Warriors last year. And she's having a baby this year.
Oh, well done. Look at the big palm.
Big
palm.
don't argue.
Yeah. And I don't know if you caught the South Australian game a little bit earlier. There's a lady in the side called Helbig, the number 20. She had a superb glash. Oh, we got her up here in the commentary box. What a character. And, you know, and she was saying, you know, South Australia, of course, you know, dominated over there, of course, by Aussie rules, but she just wanted to pull on a rugby league jersey. She looks up to a lot of you girls in the game, and you know, that's what it's all about. Dreams can come true, and she said that she's just going to do everything that she can to one day get a contract, and they're the inspirational stories that we hear so often now. How good is it?
Yeah, and well, the contract could come sooner than she thinks.
Yeah.
With potentially, you know, 2 new NRL teams on the horizon with the expansion this season. So, as I said, so many opportunities. And when I was growing up, I used to watch rugby league, obviously just the men, and I used to wish I was a boy because I wanted to play rugby league. My female hero was actually Xena Warrior Princess, which was just a TV show because, you know, there was just women's sport wasn't on TV. And now, you know, we get to be the heroes to all the young boys and girls coming through. It was actually funny a few years ago, had a young boy come up to me at one of a Gillaroos events, and he said, when I grow up I want to be a Gillaroo. Wow. And I just thought, you know what, you will be, mate.
Awesome.
Just work hard. So it's just so amazing that you know, that kids can see their female heroes, you know, on the big stage, you know. So it's incredible. What's
the journey been like for you over those years? I mean, just tell everybody what it's been like to get to where you are in the game right now.
Well, I got to play for 1 year with the boys in the under-12s at school, and then when I turned 13, I couldn't do that anymore, so I actually left the game from 13 to 21. And then the last 10 or 12 years has just been crazy to see the growth and the expansion. You know, in 2013, for the first time, we didn't have to pay to play for your country, which was massive. The girls before that, when they played in World Cups, had to do sausage sizzle and fundraisers. You know, now we're getting paid to play for your country, which is fantastic, and just goes to show all the hard work that everyone's done to make the game where it is right now.
As Victoria take play to the halfway line. Under 3 minutes left. Sapphires in control. Ball falling down here at the back. But yeah, the opportunity that comes with tremendous sponsors like Harvey Norman on the back of it, leading the charge, and the television rights. That's what it's all about, the exposure, and because we've got the talent.
We do have the talent, yeah.
It's on display for everyone to see here in the championships.
Absolutely, and like, it's a credit to Katie Page. You know, she, from Harvey Norman, she believed in the vision many years ago when, you know, others didn't, and she supported us all the way through. You know, like a major sponsor of Gillaroos previously, and now sponsoring many events. You know, like this tremendous carnival we have here today. In fact, she actually came to a training session when she first started sponsoring us, and one of the girls put her on her back.
Really?
When one of the young girls just absolutely nailed her, and Katie took it like a champ. We could have given her a jersey.
What position do you think she'd play?
She could go anywhere after the hit that she took. But she's very smart, so I think she'd be a good hooker. You know,
yeah.
She's a visionary, and that's what you need. Got to have good vision as a hooker, and Katie Page certainly has great vision.
Faith was after her 4th try of the tournament right there.
Not to be.
Here it is on the Harvey Norman replay. Just floating forward and being denied that possible try. But yeah, don't forget, folks, tomorrow on qrl.com.au we'll be live on air from the Gold Coast, the Burleigh Bears and the Valley Diehards from 12:20. I'll be in commentary with Ian Apps tomorrow for the BHP
tackle.
Premiership. Yeah, one-on-one, right around the ribcage.
1 minute to go and they're still getting up. Another good one. I think Victoria, I know they won't get the win today, but I think they'll be pleased with their efforts. They've put up a good fight, and I think yesterday the score was 44-0 from the Sapphires, so they've kept them to 24 today.
Yeah, too good yesterday, of course, as you mentioned there, rocking past Western Australia. So we're inside the last 20 seconds of this one. As we head into our next clash coming your way, which will be between New South Wales Rugby League City taking on Western Australia.
Was it another forward pass? That's 3 today.
So not long left. We'll hear the siren in a minute. In a second. There we go. There goes the horn. And that brings this one to an end. So well done to the Queensland Sapphires. Too good for Victoria. But well done to Victoria as well. 24 points to 0 here in the National Championships, thanks to our great friends in Harvey Norman.